So we'll go to 2012 second paper. We have to discuss the answers. Quickly move to that. I'll read the question one by one. While we are reading, we can circle the new words and we'll try to understand the questions. Right, I'll read the questions for you. Don't look at the phone screen or the laptop screen. You have the book with you. You can read it. Right. So first question is, complete the following text by underlining the correct preposition given within. Right. I'll read the sentences. Text. One of my favorite pastime is walking along the bank of the river which flows through my village. Through my village. Through. The river flows through my village. Circle the word pastime. Next. I look at the reflection of trees. Circle the word reflection. Reflection. Reflection is pratibhimbaya. I look at the reflection of trees and branches in the water. In the water. වතුරේ තියෙන ගස්වල reflection එක දිහා මම බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. ඒක on නෙවෙයි, that is in the water. I watch the fish gliding. I watch the fish gliding the reeds in the water. Reeds කියන්නේ වතුරේ රැලි වලට. Circle the word reeds. I watch the fish gliding through the reeds in the water. Can we underline the preposition above there? Through the water. There are some birds which fly low the water, above the water. වතුරට ඉහළිනුයි කුරුල්ලෝ පියාඹන ඕකේ උඩ ඉඳගෙන ඉන්න බෑ on the water. ඔන්න අන්ඩර්ලයින් කරලා තියෙනවා නම් තේරුම් ගන්න magic power එකක් නෑනේ birds ලට to sit on the water. When they see a fish, they swoop down, catch the fish. The answer is catch the fish with their beaks. Tudeng hotin catch the fish with their beaks. In a second, තප්පර කිහිපයකින්. In a second, the fish is caught and swallowed. Circle the word swallowed. Swallowed is ගිලලා දානවා. Catch the fish and swallowed. The river is not deep. The gentle gurgle water as it flows. Underline this phrase, the gentle gurgle of water. What does that mean? The gentle gurgle of water. Yeah, now usually children, when we write Sinhala essays, we compare different sounds or we give different sounds for natural things. හුළඟේ සද්දයට ගඟේ ගලාගෙන යන ගුම් නාදය තමයි මං හිතන්නේ ගඟේ වතුරට කියන්නේ ගලනවට. එතකොට in English also we use different beautiful sounds to add or make the place more creative or beautiful. So here the sound of water is gurgle. So here look at the phrase, the gentle gurgle of water. How can you use this phrase for your writing? If you write about a place or a visit, the gentle gurgle of water refreshed our mind. A visit to a Nuarelia, a visit to a historical place or somewhere, you can add this phrase. At the evening or in the evening, we bathed in Kalaweather. The gurgle sound of water refreshed our mind. So the gurgle sound of water. Last week we learned another good saying, that is a blue carpet spread under white sky. Here another one is there, the gentle gurgle of water as it flows over the rocks, over the rocks. The murmur of winds, underline again, the murmur of winds. Sound of water is gurgle, sound of wind is murmur. Murmur is mumunana, munumununade, murmur. The murmur of wind as it blows through the trees, through the trees. Murmur sound එක එන්නේ ගස් අතරින් හුළඟ හමාගෙන යනකොට through the trees are sounds that I can never forget. See, this gurgle sound of water, murmur sound of trees are the sounds that I can never forget. In evening, by evening, havas venakota, havas නෙවෙයි havas venakota. By evening, the river is very quiet, silent. The river is very quiet, silent. I don't go near the river after sunset. Circle the word sunset. Here, each blank carries half mark. Put mark out of 5 quickly and we'll move to write new words in your new word list. Count the total mark and put them. Write the topic 2012 second paper for new words. First word is pastime. Here, give a synonym for pastime. Hobby. Write it down. Pastime, hobby. Second word, reflection. What is the Sinhala word for reflection? Pratibimbe, reflection. Without the suffix, what is the root word there? Reflect. Write it down. Reflect is the verb, reflect. For example, your behavior reflect your school. Your behavior reflect your school. ඔයාගේ හැසිරීමෙන් පෙන්වන්නේ ප්‍රතිබිම්බයක් විදිහට පෙන්වන්නේ ඔයාගේ පාසල ගැන. That is the meaning of reflect. Reflect is a verb, reflection. Right, next word, branch. It's a simple word, branch, you know. Trees have branches. And again, another meaning is there for branch, shaka, candy branch, matale branch, BOC branch, branch. Next word, glide, glide. Reads, read, REED, read. Next word, gilinama, gilaladana, swallowed. You take Panadol or tablets and swallowed with water. Write the phrase, the gentle gurgle of water, the gentle gurgle of water. Next phrase, the murmur of wind, the murmur of wind. And next word, blow, 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 blow. Wind, blow. Hamanava, blow. Last word from test 9 is sunset. What is the antonym of sunset? Sunrise, sunrise. Let's move to test 10. Some words in the following passage are incorrect. They are underlined. Write the correct form of the word. Many companies advertise jobs in the job vacancies section of newspapers. Typically, a job advertisement, ADVERTISEMENT, advertisement. Typically, circle typically, circle advertise. Typically, a job advertisement include a brief outline of the responsibilities. Responsibilities. Responsibility, singular noun is wrong. You must write the plural form. Job එක තියෙන එක responsibility එකක් නෙවෙයි. එතකොට you must understand that the word is responsibilities. Cut Y and add IES. Responsibilities. Brief outline of the responsibilities of the post and the qualifications expected. Circle expected. While newspapers are still a valuable, able, valuable. Source of getting information, තොරතුරු ලබා ගැනීම, information, getting information about job vacancies. Cold calling is another source a person interested in working in an word is there. With an you must write a noun, and the article are used with nouns only, so the noun is with an organization. With tion, organization, organization, සංවිධානය. මීට වැඩිය සිම්ප්ලිෆයි කරන්න මේ ක්වෙස්චන් එකක් කොහොමත් බෑනේ ළමයි. මේ ඇන් කියන වර්ඩ් එක දීලා තියෙනකොට වෙන බයිලා ලියන්න එපා. ඇන් දෙන්නේ ඔයාට නවුන් එකක් ඕනේ හින්දා. එතකොට වෙන වර්ඩ් නෙවෙයිනේ. ඕගනයිසේෂන් word is a common used word, commonly used word. You think why can't you write that word correctly there? Organization can explore. This is the process of calling over the phone, emailing, or personally visiting. I'll spell the letters for personally. PERSONALLY. Personally, visiting a company, seeking a job. There, each tick carries 1 mark. And move to write down new words. Quickly write the words. First word, typically. Synonym for typically is usually. 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 Once there was a question in an O-level paper, write your typical day. Typical day word එක දැක්ක ගමන් ඔයාලා බය වෙනවා. එදා O-level ලියුවා. Typical is your usual day. Daily activities. Typical means usual. Typically, usually. Next word, advertise. Advertise. Within brackets write verb. It is a verb. Advertise is the verb. What is the noun of advertise? Advertisement. එතන noun එකක් කරන්න දාපු suffix එක මොකක්ද? What is the suffix used there? Month. ඒ කියන්නේ tion, tion, ment, month. These suffixes are used to make nouns, right? So advertisement, advertisement. Within brackets write it as noun, n. Advertise is a verb, advertisement, noun. Next word, brief. Synonym for that is short. Brief, short. Next word, expect. Expect. Write the present form, expect without ed. Expect. Give me a synonym for expect. Expect is hope. Hope. HOPE, hope. බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා, expect. Hope to, like to, wish to, expect to. Next word, inform. 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 Inform is a verb. දැනුවත් කරනවා, තොරතුරු දන්වනවා. Inform. What is the noun of inform? Information. Write it down. Information. TION with the suffix TION. Inform become a noun. Inform, information. Vacancy. Vacancy. Write the singular word of vacancies. VACANCY. Vacancy. Next word, email. Email. Within brackets write noun. Email is a noun. And again write email. Once it can be a verb also. Email verb. Email කියලා noun එකකුත් තියෙනවා. Email කියලා verb එකකුත් තියෙනවා. Again, with the development of technology, children, we must find new words to use this or give this message. For example, email හොයාගත්තට පස්සේ මේ email යවනවා කියන්න word එකක් language එකේ නැහැ. එහෙනම් language makers or the linguistics භාෂාව හදන අයට හොයන්න වෙනවා අලුත් word එකක්. මොනවටද මේ මොකක්ද ගන්න email යවනවා කියන්න word එකක්. එහෙනම් ඒගොල්ලෝ හොයාගත්තා they found the word email. email කියන word එකම verb එකක් විදිහට use කරා email. ඒකයි ඔතන line එකේ ing දාලා ඔය verb එක emailing කරලා හදලා තියෙන්නේ. emailing. So once email can be a noun and also it is a verb. Can you understand that? Next word, seek. 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 Give me a synonym for seek. Find. Seek is find. 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 Hoyanava. Find. Write another word below that word seek. Knowledge seeker. Knowledge seeker. Knowledge. Knowl. Seeker. Seeker. Knowledge seeker. Who is a knowledge seeker? Knowledge seeker is a person who try to update every day and try to find new knowledge. So for sentences or for paragraph writing, you can explain about yourself that I am a knowledge seeker. He is a knowledge seeker. My best friend is Vipul. He is a knowledge seeker. He always reads books. Knowledge seeker. Danuma soyannik. Let's move to test 11 then. Test 11. Fill in the blanks using the correct form of the verb. My Mr. Priyasena rides his bicycle to work every day, even on rainy days. He has loved bikes ever since he the answer is he had given. Children, we'll read the question again. Look at it. Fill in the blanks. Some verb forms have more than one word. Some verb forms have more than one word. එක verb form එකකට වචන දෙකකට වැඩිය blank එකට එන බව එතන කියලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට එක word එකක් දීලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ සමහර තැන්වල මෙතන passive ඇති. සමහර වෙලාවට active ලියන්න ඇති. passive ආව ගමන් ඔයා දන්නවා එක verb එකක් නෙවෙයි එන්නේ grammar verb එකක් එක්කයි verb past participle form එක ලියන්නේ. පැහැදිලිද? ඒකයි මෙතන උඩ කියලා තියෙන්නේ one blank has more than one word. එක blank එක එක වචනයකට වැඩි එනවා කියලා clue එකක් දෙන්නේ. passive එන හින්දා passive එකක් එනවා නම් two words එන්න ඕනේ. So you must be very careful when you fill the blank. Read the question thoroughly and carefully. Understand it and fill the blanks. question එක හරියට කියවලා තිබ්බේ නැත්නම් දැන් ඔයා පහලින් ලියපු answers ඔක්කොම වරදින්න පුළුවන්. So we'll move to first sentence again. Mr. Priyasena his bicycle to work every day. හැමදාම පදින හින්දා පදින කෙනා මුල ඉන්න හින්දා this is an active everyday present simple sentence. The answer is given there. Mr. Priyasena does rides his bicycle to work every day, even on rainy days. He has loved bike ever since he එයා මෙන්න මේ කාලේ ඉඳන් බයික් වලට ආදරය කරනවලු. එයාගේ පළවෙනි බයික් එක ලැබුණ දා ඉඳන්. බලන්න මේක he තමයි sentence එකේ මුල තියෙන්නේ. එයා බයික් එක දෙනවා නෙවෙයි එයාට කවුරු හරි බයික් එක දුන්නා. පැහැදිලිද මම කියන දේ? එතකොට බයික් එක දීපු කෙනා නෙවෙයි subject එක වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක past simple passive sentence එකක්. ඇයි passive වෙන්නේ? බයික් එක දීපු කෙනා මුල නැති හින්දා. past වෙන්නේ ඇයි මේක? past වෙන්නේ මෙයාගේ අතීතය ගැනයි කියන්නේ. he loved bike. එයා බයික් වලට ආදරය කරා. since past simple එනවා නම් මේක he was given his first bicycle. වැරදුනා නම් තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ ඇයි වැරදුනේ කියන එකයි. you must understand this. Next, on his first birthday, when he becomes 50 years old this year, onna me avruddata enawa. The answer is he rides a bicycle for 45 years. Look at that sentence. He blank a bicycle for 45 years. Please try to understand this blank. It is somewhat difficult it seems. හැබැයි අගට යනකොට clue එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා ඔයාලට. for කියන blank word එක. for කියන word එක එන්නේ මොන tense එකත් එක්ක? perfect එක තමයි එන්නේ for කියන එක. right. ඒතර මේක මොන perfect එකද? perfect කියන්නේ කාලයක් තිස්සේ perfect continuous. Yes. කාලයක් තිස්සේ කරමින් ඉන්න ඒවට active එකේ හතරවෙනි column එක තමයි එන්නේ for දැම්මහම කාලයක් තිස්සේ කරමින් ඉන්නේ කරමින් එනවා perfect continuous. එතකොට මෙයා මේ අවුරුද්ද වෙනකොට 45 අවුරුද්දක් තිස්සේ බයිසිකල් පදිනවා. The correct answer is he will have ridden. Will have ridden. RIDDEN. Will have ridden. අවුරුදු 45ක් තිස්සේ බයිසිකල් එක පදිනවා මේ අවුරුද්ද වෙනකොට. Look at that blank again, children, if you have a doubt there. He blank a bicycle for 45 years. With the word for, we can get a clue that this blank must be written with perfect continuous form because for is there. For is used to describe about the continuous activities that we started in the past. අතීතයේ පටන් ගත්ත තාමත් කරන activities වලටයි for දාන්නේ. එතකොට මේක කියන්නේ අතීතයේ ඉඳන් අනාගතයේ මේ 45 අවුරුද්දක් යනකම් පදිනවා කියනකොට will have ridden. Next, sometimes people ask Mr. Piyasena why he not use negative form එකක් දීලා තියෙන්නේ why he does not use. දැන් අහනවා මිනිස්සු why he does not use a car. ඇයි දැන් කාර් එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැත්තේ ඔයා? I am not sure. He says, in a car I do not get the feel of the wind or the sun on my face. Within inverted commas, another line is there. When I am working, when I am working, WORKING, when I am working in my office, I have to sit inside a room for about 8 hours of the day. So I prefer is a verb like කැමති කියන එක verb එකක් ළඟ තව verb එකක් එනකොට second verb එක ing වෙන්න ඕනේ. I prefer riding. මෙතන two words use කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා උඩින් කියලා තියෙන හින්දා ඔයාට මෙහෙම පාවිච්චි කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. I prefer to ride. To ride දාගන්න පුළුවන් to ride. වෙන වෙලාවක නම් බෑ. දැන් කලින් අතන උඩින් කියලා තියෙනවනේ two words can be used there. So you can use to ride also. My bike to work and feel the wind on my face rather than driving a car. Check answers, 1 tick, 1 mark. If you have any doubts or questions or if you miss something, I'll read the blanks again. First blank, rides. Second blank, was given. Third blank, will have written. 4, does not use. 5, working. 6, riding or to ride. Write down the new words there. Rather than. See this sentence, example sentence for rather than. Listen to me, children. I prefer riding bicycle rather than driving a car. I prefer riding bicycle rather than driving a car. Here the word rather than give the meaning instead of. වෙනුවට. Write that synonym instead of. කාර් එක පදිනවා වෙනුවට I prefer riding bicycle. Rather than driving cars. Another example, I prefer reading books rather than wasting time in front of the television. Now I hope you can get the meaning of the word rather than properly. Let's move to test 12. It is a dictionary page, very simple exercise. We'll see the answers for these dictionary page questions. First question is, Pial, who has played a wide variety of roles in movies, is a person of exceptional. The answer is versatility. I'll spell the letters VERSATILITY. Second sentence, a particular pattern in which poetry is written is called. මේ වචන මේ විදිහටම තියෙනවා. dictionary page එක හරියට කියවුවනම් මේ words ටික එහෙමම දීලා තියෙනවා. The answer is it is versification. 3. A person who possesses a lot of knowledge and is highly skilled is called a well blank person. The answer is versed. VERSED, versed person. What word is used in medicine to describe an infection on the foot? The answer is VERRUCA. 5. The opposite of the word verso is recto, RECTO. One tick, one mark. And write down the new words. First word is poetry. Poetry. Synonym for poetry is anthology. Anthology. I'll spell the letters ANTHOLOGY. Anthology. මේ word එක literature කරන ළමයින්ට නම් it is not a new word. Poetry or anthology. Poetry is a book with many poems. කවි පන්ති ගොඩක් ඇතුළත් පොතකට කියන්නේ anthology or poetry. Poem, poet, poetry. මේ එක family එකේ words. Poem කවිය, poet කවියා, poetry කවි පොත, poetry. Next word infection. Infection. First write the root of the word without the suffix. Without the suffix word is infect. 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 Within brackets write it. It is a verb. Infect is a verb. වැළඳෙනවා. රෝග වැළඳෙනවට word එකක් infect or become sick. Infection with the suffix noun. Infection. It's a noun. Infection. Test 13. I'll read the paragraph. You can do corrections. Long ago, on a Saturday, I walked towards the harbor, which was not far from my home. The harbor was very quiet, silent. It was just after මොකට පසුවද? Just after sunrise. It was just after sunrise and the mist කියන්නේ මීදුම තියෙනවා කියන්නේ මේ sunrise එක ආපු ගමන්ම. It was just after sunrise and the mist was disappearing past continuous was disappearing. මීදුම අතුරුදහන් වෙන ගමන් තිබ්බේ was disappearing. A few fishermen were mending their nets. Mending. You know the meaning of word mending. වියනවා, කැඩිච්ච දේවල් ආ එකතු කරලා ගැට ගන්නවා, බඳිනවා. Mending the nets patiently. I saw Jim who was sitting near his boat. I went over to him. මම එයා ළඟට ගියා. And asked. ගිහිල්ලා ඇහුවා. I asked what he was doing. Next. Soon we became friends. ඉක්මනට අපි යාළුවෝ වුණා. Soon we became friends. He invited me to go out to see. I was delighted. It was on that day my love of the sea began. I became a sailor and I have been one ever since. I'll read the blanks again. Quiet, sunrise, disappearing, mending, saw, sitting, went, ask, soon, he, out, delighted, day, see. They are one tick half mark. And we'll move to write down new words quickly. Write down harbor. Give me a synonym for harbor. Port. P-O-R-T. Port. Write it down. Harbor, port. Next word sunrise. In front of that word write sunset. Sunrise, sunset. Next word mist. Mist, mist, mist. Next word mend, mend, mend. මං කලිනුත් මේ වචනය highlight කරලා කියලා තියෙනවා ළමයි O level වල repeat වෙවි එන word එකක් mend කියන එක. mend, mending fence, mending chairs. මෙතන ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා mending net. මේ mending කියන්නේ නැවත සකස් කරනවා, හදනවා mending. net එක fishermanලා net එක හදනවා, කැඩිච්ච තැන ආපහු වියනවා. පුටුවක් කැඩුනා නම් ඒක ආපහු වියනවා නම් හදනවා නම් mend. වැට කැඩලා තියෙනවා නම් ආය බඳිනවා නම් mend. simple meaning එකක් කිව්වොත් repair කියන meaning එක තමයි මේ mend කියන word එකේ තියෙන්නේ. so fishermen mend the net. fishermanලා ඔක්කොම mend කරනවා, ආපහු repair කරනවා, හදනවා net එක. next word patient. ඔතන patient is patiently ඉවසීමෙන්. patient. There are two meanings for the word patient. One patient is the sick people. This is patiently ඉවසීමෙන්. So fishermen are mending the net patiently. Fishermen are repairing the net patiently. Next word delight. Write this synonym for the word delight. Delight is glad, happy. D-E-L-I-G-H-T. Delight, happy, and glad. G-L-A-D. Glad. Next word sailor. S-A-I-L-O-R. Sailor. Naviek. Yatrikek. Sailor. Yatra කරනවා verb එක. sailor is a noun. okay, verb එක මොකක්ද? it is sail. S-A-I-L. sail. write it. sail is the verb. sail. put marks out of 5 children. 1 blank, 1 mark. I think you have already given the mark for that question. Now we have test 14 with us to discuss. You have mark for test 14. You have written the letter. It is an informal letter. We'll discuss that at the end of the class. So we'll skip to next question, question 15. Question 15 is reading passage, reading question. Before go to reading questions, we must read questions thoroughly to find correct answer. So we'll go and see the questions given there. First question is complete the blanks in the following sentences using only 2 words in each. Words දෙකක් එනවා කියලා කියනවා, 2 words. Parrots are able to, but they are unable to. Able is can, unable is can't. Right. Second, parrot ගැන තමයි ඒ කියන්නේ, parrot පුළුවන් හා බැරි දේවල් ගැන. Second question, අපි මේ තාම questions විතරයි බලන්නේ. Second question, say whether the following sentences are true or false. TF ලියන්න කියලායි කියන්නේ, වෙන ඒවා ලියලා තියෙන්න බෑ. Right. 1. The vocal organs of chimpanzees are not similar to the vocal organs of human beings. Dr. Patterson asked her friend to bring a kitten for Coco. What type of language was taught to some animals? Who uses this language to convey their ideas? How did Dr. Patterson find out that Coco liked the story The Three Kittens? Find the sentence and write. Last question. In what way was Coco's kitten unusual? I'll read the paragraph. First paragraph. Human beings and animals are alike in many ways. Circle the word alike. Alike. So animals eat, drink, run and play like us. That's true. However, the animals, they communicate with others in different from ours. The communication methods they use to communicate with others are different from us. අනික් කොහොම වෙතත් අනික් දේවල් communicate කරන විදිහ නම් වෙනස්. ඇයි වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ බලන්න. It is true that parrots and some other animals imitate sounds and say different words. එයාලට අපිව imitate කරන්න පුළුවන්. Imitate. Circle the word imitate. Parrots and other some other animals සමහර animals ලා imitate කියන්නේ අනුකරණය කරනවා අපිව copy කරනවා copy කරන්න පුළුවන් හැබැයි parrot එයාගේ තනියෙන් words produce කරන්න බෑ a parrot can't think and produce his own ideas it can only imitate our sounds අපි කියන දේ පොඩ්ඩක් practice කරලා copy කරන්න විතරයි පුළුවන් but most scientists believe that they cannot understand language animals can't understand language භාෂාවක් තේරුම් ගන්න බෑ හැබැයි එහෙම තමයි සයන්ටිස්ට්ලා විශ්වාස කරන්නේ බලමු මේ ටිකෙන් question වලට answers දෙනවද parrot are able to but they are unable to answer එක තියනවාද මේ paragraph එකේකට parrots are able to imitate sounds copy කරන්න පුළුවන් but they are unable to මොකද එයාලට කරන්න බැරි they are unable to understand language අපේ sound imitate කරාට language එකක් understand කරන්න බෑ එයාලට next paragraph second paragraph වෙන question වලට මේ ටිකේ answers හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ chimpanzees ලා ගැන තාම මොනවත් අපි කියුවේ නැහැ we'll move to second paragraph during the middle of the last century scientists in America tried to teach chimpanzees to talk ඔන්න මේ මිනිස්සුන්ට තියෙන වැඩ අපි මේ we are trying to teach you but the scientists in America trying to teach a language to chimpanzees right chimpanzees to talk next line their attempt was not successful circle the word attempt is try උත්සාහය attempt එයාලගේ උත්සාහය සාර්ථක වෙලා නැහැ was not successful and they soon realized that the animals did not have the right kind of vocal organs circle the word vocal organs කියන්නේ medical term එකක් කියන්නේ වැඩිපුරම doctors ලා nurse ලා අතර පාවිච්චි වෙන word එකක් අපේ English language වලත් education එකෙත් මේ word එක දාලා තියෙනවා ඔයාලට ඒ හින්දා මේ word එක දැනගෙන ඉන්න වෙනවා organs කියන්නේ parts of the body organs heart kidney මේවා body organs vocal organs කියන්නේ අපි මේ කතා කරන්න පාවිච්චි කරන parts ටික including mouth tongue throat මේවා ඔක්කොම vocal organs voice වලට එන organs ටික තමයි ඔය ශබ්දය එහෙම නැත්නම් sound එක produce කරන්න එන vocal organs animals ලට මේ කියන vocal organs ටික නැල්ලු animals do not have these vocal organs ඒක මිනිස්සුන් මේ scientists ලට පස්සේ තමයි understand වෙලා තියෙන්නේ later scientists realized that animals do not have vocal organs like humans එහෙනම් කොච්චර try කරත් මෙයාලට කතා කරන්න බැරුව ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා we'll move to next line right kind of vocal organs in 19 year එකක් තියෙනවා I can't see that scientists experimented with technique American sign language ASL sign language කියන්නේ සිංහල word එක සංඥා භාෂාව sign කියන්නේ සංඥා අර ගොළු බිහිරි කට්ටියට එන sign language එක vocal organs නැති හින්දා sign language එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා ඊළඟට ටෙස්ට් කරනවා ඒ sign language එකට දීලා තියෙන name එක තමයි ASL American Sign Language ඒක try කරනවා to a chimpanzee called Wushu නමක් දීලා තියෙනවා was 1 year old the chimpanzee was 1 year old and American scientists try to teach this sign language to this animal බලමු ඒක success වුණාද කියලා ASL uses signs instead of sounds and it is the language with which people with difficulties in hearing and speaking communicate අහෙන්ඩයි කතා කරන්නයි බැරි මිනිස්සුන්ටත් මේ ASL පාවිච්චි කරනවා දැන් ඒක මං කිව්වා ඔයාලට by 1970 Wushu could learn 132 words අර කලින් කියන chimpanzee 1970 වෙනකොට 132ක් වචන ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා. හැබැයි කියන්න නෙමෙයි sign language එකේ. She and other chimps were able to join sings other together to convey ideas such as want food and time drink. මෙන්න මේ මැසේජ් දෙක එයාලට කියන්න පුළුවන් වුණාලු. one is want food ඔයාලට වගේ කණ්ඩ ඕනේ. ඕක කියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වුණාලු. ඊළඟ time drink බොන්න මොන හරි වෙලාව කියන ඔය දෙක කියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙනවා තනියම. හැබැයි word produce කරලා නෙවෙයි sign language එකෙන් මෙයාලා මේක කියනවා. What are the questions that we can answer from the middle paragraph? True or false එකේ vocal organs කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා මම කියලා දුන්නා. Vocal organs are the parts of the body that help to give or speak කතා කරන්න උදව් වෙන කොටස් තමයි vocal organs කියන්නේ. mouth, teeth, tongue, throat මේවා ඇතුළුව තමයි එන්නේ vocal organs. The vocal organs of chimpanzees are not similar to the vocal organs of human beings. ඇත්ත මේක. similar නෑ, සමාන නෑ. This is true. B. Dr. Patterson asked her friend to bring a kitten. එහෙම එකක් නම් තාම අපිට හම්බුන්නේ නැහැ. kitten කෙනෙක් ගැන කතාවක්. chimpanzee කෙනෙක් තමයි තාම ඉන්නේ ස්ටෝරි එකේ. Question 3. What type of language was taught to some animals? Language type is ASL or American Sign Language. B. Who uses this language to convey their ideas? කවුද මේ language එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ to give their ideas? මේ one's answer is chimpanzees. chimpanzees ලා මේ language එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැහැ ළමයි ideas share කරගන්න. කවුද මේක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ? ASL මෙතන දීලා තියෙනවා උඩින් difficult persons විවිධ හැකියා අවශ්‍යතා තියෙන මිනිස්සු ASL පාවිච්චි කරනවා කියලා. The answer is people with difficulties in hearing and speaking. They use ASL. In what way was Coco's kitten unusual? How did Dr. Patterson find out Coco? එහෙම words තව ආවෙත් නැහැ. අපි ඊළඟ paragraph එකට ගිහින් බලමු මෙහෙම දෙයක් තියෙනවාද කියලා. Next paragraph. Dr. Francis Patterson, another scientist, started teaching sign language to a baby gorilla called Coco in 19 year. Dr. Patterson used children's picture book for this purpose. ඔන්න මේ කොකෝ කියන gorilla දැන් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා scene එකට. This scientist used a picture book. Picture book එකක් කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා තමයි බලන්නේ දැන් මෙයාට. Coco took a great liking to the story. Coco was very like to this story. The three kittens. ඒක තමයි නම වෙලා තියෙන story එක. When she was alone, she used to look at it and say sign to herself. එයා තනියෙන් ඉන්නකොටත් මේ පොත දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්න තමයි කැමති වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. After some times, one of Dr. Patterson's friend came to her house with some kittens. Kittens are small cats. Coco signed. දැන් මේ kitten ලා දැක්ක ගමන් Coco පෙන්නනවා sign the book. She selected a kitten without a tail and named him Ball. අර ගෙනාපු kitten ලා set එකෙන් එක්කෙනෙක් මෙයා තෝරගන්නවා අර පොතේ ඉන්නවා වගේ නගුටක් නැති එකෙක්. Gorilla named the small kitten as Ball. Ball කියලා එයාම නම දාගන්නවා මෙයාට Ball. Next, she looked after her just like a mother looked after a baby. අම්මා කෙනෙක් ළමයෙක් බලා ගන්නවා වගේ කොකෝ දැන් මේ Ballව බලා ගන්නවා. After a few months, a car ran over Ball. car එකක් Ball උඩින් ගියා. ඒ කියන්නේ accident එකක් වුණා. Ball over Ball. Coco could not get over her sad loss. Coco was very sad. She sat in a corner. කොනකට වෙලා ඉඳගෙන brooding and muttering to herself, sleep Ball. එයාට මෙයා කියව මුමුණ ඉන්නවා sleep Ball. ඒ කියන්නේ Ball මැරුණා, Ball නිදිය ගත්තා කියලා එයාම කියව ඉන්නවා මුල්ලකට වෙලා. After some times, Coco signed that she want another kitten. මෙයා දැන් sign language එකෙන් කියනවා මට වෙන kitten කෙනෙක් ඕනේ කියලා. Dr. Patterson tried hard to find a cat without a tail. දැන් අරු විදිහම එකෙක් එපයි tail එකක් නැති. And finally managed to do so. Do so කියන්නේ එහෙම කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ නගුටක් නැති එකෙක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා. Coco was very pleased. Now Coco was very satisfied. Let's move to the remaining questions. ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන questions ටික බලමු මේ Coco. How did Dr. Patterson find out that Coco liked the story The Three Kittens? Find the sentence and write it. මේ story එකට Coco කැමති කියන line එක. The line is when she was alone, she used to look at it and sign to herself. එයා තනියෙන් ඉන්න වෙලාවට මෙන්න මේ පොත දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. අපි තනියෙන් ඉන්න වෙලාවට තමයි අපි කරන්න කැමතිම දේවල් කරන්නේ. අම්මලා කිව්වත් කොච්චර පාඩම් කරන්න කියලා අම්මලා නැති වුණ ගමන් ටීවී බලනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ when you are alone, you do what you like. Same as Coco, එයත් එහෙම තමා කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඌ තනියෙන් ඉන්න වෙලාවට ඒ පොත තමා ඌනම් බලලා තියෙන්නේ සතෙක් වුණත්. Right. Next. 5. In what way was Coco's kitten unusual? Usual is normal, unusual not normal. ඇයි මේ මෙයාගේ kitten usual නැත්තේ? ඌට මොන හරි නිකන් unusual දෙයක් තියනවද? තියනව නේන්න. මොකද්ද? The kitten had no tail. ඌට tail එකක් නැති kitten කෙනෙක්. Or it had no tail. Or the kitten was without a tail. Test 5. Question 6. Find word from the passage which are very much similar. Similar words. Combine. Combine is join. Worrying. Worrying is brooding. ing form එකෙන්ම ලියන්න ඕනේ. Worrying. Worrying is upset. The word in the text is brooding. 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 අර කොනකට වෙලා මට ඔහේ කියව muttering and brooding කියන word එක තිබ්බා උතන. බෝල් මැරුණට පස්සේ කොනකට වෙලා දුකෙන් කියව හිටියා කියලා තියෙන්නේ. What do the following phrases in the passage refer to? Meaning of these words. මේ වගේ meanings ලියන්න. Their attempt. Their attempt. Attempt is try. එයාලගේ උත්සාහය කියලා කිව්වේ මෙතන මොකක්ද? එයාලා උත්සාහ කරේ teach chimpanzees to talk. Teach chimpanzees to talk. ඒක තමයි එයාලගේ attempt එක. මේ words වල තේරුමයි ලියන්න කියන්නේ. Their attempt. එයාලගේ attempt එක එයාලගේ try එක උනේ teach chimpanzees to talk. For this purpose. For this purpose. Purpose කියන්නේ අරමුණ. මොන අරමුණද for this purpose? Teaching sign language. සංඥා භාෂාව ඉගෙනීම තමයි එයාලගේ අරමුණ උනේ. lines කියවුවාම එතනින් you can understand the meaning. Her sad loss. Her sad loss. එයාගේ දුක හිතෙන අහිමිවීම. මොකද්ද මේ කියන sad loss එක? A car running over ball. එහෙම වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. The death of ball. Or the death of the kitten. Kitten ගේ මරණය. එහෙම නැත්නම් කාර් එක kitten ගේ උඩින් ගියපු එක. To do so. To do so කියන්නේ එහෙම කරන්න. අර kitten කෙනෙක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණා කියන එක. That is find a cat without a tail. There one tick take 1 mark.
मैडम දෙවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ B එකට.
Ask her friend to bring a kitten for Coco. Peterson යාළුවෙක්ට කිව්වද kitten කෙනෙක් ගේන්න කියලා? ගේන්න කියලා කිව්වේ නෑ. අහම්බෙන් එයා set එකක් අරගෙන ගෙදරට ආවා. The answer is false. F. Write down the first word. Imitate. Synonym is copy. අනුකරණය කරනවා. Copy. Next word attempt. Attempt is try. ATTEMPT. Attempt. උත්සාහය. Century. සතවර්ෂය. Century. 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 Next word vocal organs. Experiment. පරීක්ෂණ. Experiment. Next word sign language. සංඥා භාෂාව. Sign language. Next word convey ideas. CONVEY. Convey ideas. Underline the word convey and write there give ideas. Convey ideas is give ideas. Alone. තනියම. ALONE. Alone. Purpose. 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 හේතුව. Next word pleased. Last word of the text. Pleased. Pleased is satisfied. 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 They are the new words from that reading passage. Test 15. We'll take 10 minutes more and I have an example essay to share with you. We'll move to test 16 essay writing question. There we wrote the topic healthy eating make or create a healthy person. We wrote it in the class last week. So this is the topic that you got from test 16. It is about modern means of communication have improved the quality of human life. This is the topic I gave you as a homework. Look at this. Don't write anything. First listen. When we talk about means, modern means of communication, we have to use present simple tense to write about that. Modern means of communication. When we write about past communication means, we have to use this format past simple. As you know, we use subject, grammar, verb and subject, grammar, verb complement. මේ දෙක පාවිච්චි කරලා තමයි මම paragraph ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට අතීත communication modes වලට මේ structures දෙක තමයි use කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මේ දෙක. දැන් ඒවට එනකොට මේ present simple දෙක. එතකොට මේකේ mixture එකක් තමයි යන්නේ present simple and past simple. Right. We'll see the first paragraph. These are my ideas. We'll see how I organize this. Here, people share their, don't write. I'll read this first. ඊළඟට ඔයාලට ලියා ගන්න දෙන්නම් පළවෙනි paragraph එක. Paragraph wise යන්. People share their ideas, feelings, thoughts and information among others. මේක present simple වලින්. People do share. Subject, verb එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. It is called as communication. Communication is a basic human need. It is very important and essential activity. For this, we use variety of communication means. There are past and modern communication methods. Among them, modern methods are more popular. Copy down this. මේක මෙහෙමම මම group එකේ share කරන්නම්. ඊළඟට මේක සම්පූර්ණයෙන් read it thoroughly. හොඳට කියව ගන්න ලියන ගමන් understand කරගෙන. හරි? ඊට පස්සේ next week එකේ dictation words එක්ක මේ essay topic එක දෙනවා ලියන්න තනියම. එතකොට මේ ඔයාගේ answers බලලා මම මේක ඔයාගේ answers උයි මගේ ideas උයි mix කරලා තමයි මේක හදලා තියෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා මට ලියලා ගෙනත් දුන්නා modern means of communication. ඒ ටිකයි මේ ideas උයි දාලා combination එකක් තමයි mixture එකක් මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. essay writing book එකට මේක copy කරගන්න. next day ready වෙන්න මේක ලියන්න ආපහු. ඊළඟට ඕකේ test 14 එක. test 14 තිබ්බේ bar graph writing. බලමු bar graph writing එක කොහොමද ඔයාලා ලියලා තිබ්බේ කියලා. ගොඩ අයගේ bar graph writing එකත් වැරදිවට තමයි ලියලා තිබ්බේ ළමයි. මම bar graph writing එකේ answer එකක් share කරන්නම්. ඒක copy down කරගන්න. Look at it. Test 14. After school activities of grade 11 students. මේ after school activities නම් subject, grammar, verb, do, does, verb. ඔය ඕකයි subject, grammar, verb, complement. ඔය දෙකෙන් මේ පළවෙනි paragraph එකවත් මතක නැති අය ඉන්නවා. මේ I'll read it. බලන්න මේකේ හරියට අහගන්න bar graph writing එක middle paragraph එකේම මම පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ first paragraph. The bar graph shows the after school activities of grade 11 students of Vijay College. School can be changed. කැමති එකක් add කරගන්න පුළුවන්. The horizontal axis represents the after school activities. While කියන word එක දාලා තියෙනවා මම මෙතන joining word එකක් විදිහට full stop එකක් නොතියා. Instead of a full stop, the word while is used here. While the vertical axis depicts the percentage of the students. The after school activities are කියලා මේ activities ටික දීලා තියෙනවා. The after school activities are වුණා නම් with the grammar verb are all the other following verbs. යාට පිටිපස්සෙන් එන verbs should be ing. Are doing sports, reading books, visiting friends, gardening and watching television. මේ ආවලට පස්සේ මේවා present එකෙන් ලියන්න බෑ verbs තිබ්බොත්. ඒ වැරද්ද හදාගන්න වැරදි කරලා තියෙන අය. Second paragraph එකට යන විදිය බලන්න. According to the bar graph, it is clear that most of the students, clear that වලින් පස්සේ අපි SVO pattern එකටයි ආපහු වෙන්න ඕනේ. most of the students මේ තියෙන්නේ subject එක. ඔයා මොනවා subject එක විදියට අරගෙනද මම දන්නේ. most of the students do visit. Most of the students visit friends as their favorite after school activity. The percentage is 31%. The lowest number of pupils මේ තියෙන subject lowest number of pupils අඩුම ශිෂ්‍යයන් පිරිසක්. grammar verb එක do මං ගත්ත verb එකත් do. grammar do හැංගුවා verb එක do පේන්න ලිව්වා. do gardening after school. ඉස්කෝලෙන් පසුව gardening කරනවා. Only 10% of students do it. So the ඒ හින්දා මං එතන additional idea එකක් දානවා. So the most popular after school activity is visiting friends. මේක SVO pattern එකට නෙවෙයි යන්නේ popular එක ලියන්නේ SGVC pattern එකට is දාලා. Most popular activity is visiting friends while the least popular activity is gardening. මේක නිකම් මං අයිඩියා එකක් විදිහට ගත්තේ එතන vocabulary වල popular කියන වචනේ දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා අපි ඒක කොහෙට හරි පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕනේ. මේ වයින් මේ වැඩිම එක gardening ඒ හින්දා ඒක popular කියලා මම ලිව්වා. More percentage of students watch television than reading books. The difference is 4%. percent කියලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් මේ symbol එක දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. Less percentage of students engage in sports than watching TV. The difference is 9%. 15% of students do sports and 20% of pupils read books. Final paragraph. As shown in the bar graph, it is true that the most popular after school activity is visiting friends. Most of the students visit friends as they can enjoy and spend time happily with friends. When you write the final paragraph, you must give a conclusion why. Most popular activity is visiting friends, then tell why. Why do students like visiting friends more than the other activities? අනික් ඒවාට වැඩිය මේකට කැමති අය කියලා ලියන්න. I'll share this bar graph description also in our group. Then homework writing activity එක මේකයි. මේ දෙක homework writing activity එකක් නෙවෙයි. මේ දෙක copy කරගන්න තියෙන්නේ. Right. So then everyone, good night. We'll meet on next day. Bye.